Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Oh, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box, and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. That's a sharp pass. He's cut it out. And this is Okazaki. Vardiol. Now it's Haaland. Vardiol. Now the ball's gone astray. He shifted it to the flank. And they're quick to press. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Spread neatly. It's a goal kick. Vardiol. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Zubimendi. He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's there to hit it! Goal! Manchester United! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Iwobi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Stood up well to him there. Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dixon. Zubimendi. Foden. De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Vardiol. Always onto this. That's been cut out, well played. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Couldn't squeeze it through. Tries to play it through. And he welcomes it in. Real chance! There it is! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's made its way to him. And this is De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! De Bruyne! Is there nothing he cannot do? A finish right from the top draw. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
A
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Manchester United are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half. Foden. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Foden! Oh, it's hit the post. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. And this is Van Nistelrooy. That is good alertness. Rodri. He's looking wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Van Nistelrooy. That's a little off target. Odegaard. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming. He's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Okazaki is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's tried one! That's a half-decent try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Manchester United have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
He's had a shot! He should have put that one away.
Bernardo Silva really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Can he latch on to this?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And the shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8.
Both sides then
Bernardo
taking this
Silva.
chance to turn to their
Number
benches.
13, Ødegaard. Number 9, De Bruyne.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Number 4, Szoboszlai. Number 15, Tonali. Substitution. There will be one.
That's that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
Volunteers to each block.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester United really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone.
Hello,
A red
everybody,
letter
and
day
welcome to
for
today's
everybody here
match.
and those of you who have joined us for our live
Manchester
coverage.
United
I hope everybody is
against
comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Takes a shot. Now it's Haaland. Schneider turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's a precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart.
Looking for options for movement. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Barrenechea. Araujo. Oh, good spread. Araujo. Spread neatly. And he's managed to get free. And he's picked it up out wide. What a throw in. Now it's Haaland. And it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Dahl and Barrero. Can he get on the end of this? That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Barrero. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely spread. Schneider. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland. Grimaldo. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep. Oh, shooting chance! And that would have been some goal.
Cruyff can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Tries to get it clear. Takes the shot! And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
Manchester United ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. as the start of the second half.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going.
He rises! Decent enough try. Rijkaard. And it's Ødegaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Grimaldo. Schneider. Good effort from distance. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Schneider is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. He's got two. Oh, taken with style. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 57 minutes is number 21, Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a promising position. Across it goes. Played out to the right. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Benfica really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Puyol is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's made its way to him. Now it's Cruyff. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a good ball out wide.
Benfica really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And it's Schneider. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pedri.
There will be
and there's the shot!
time.
And he shoots! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. That's at the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Cruyff voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Just a quick reminder today.
Your reflections
please
then,
refrain
Jim.
from
Yeah,
parking
it was
outside
a
this
fairly
stadium.
stern test with
Thank you
very
much
little
for your
between two
cooperation.
teams that scrapped for everything.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game that the
Galatasaray
passionate
against
crowd
Manchester
demands.
United.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And it's been given away. His big chance must be. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
The goal scored for Manchester
He
United.
does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So, a breakthrough already. Over to the left. He has found the way through. Thinks about the shot. They've got a corner here. Lang with the short one. Lang is onto this. And now they can spring out of defence. And now the breakaway. Yilmaz. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That's been slipped through. Single. Galatasaray are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Shalai. Yilmaz. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now Singo, deftly out wide. Can he get it through? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he get on the end of this? Osimhen! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Pedri. Schneider. Now, can they get him away? Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Akun plays it across. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Ødegaard. And it's Cruyff. Albert Ferrer. Looking for the run. Spread neatly. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Distributed tidily. Doué has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Driving on and making good progress.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's really put himself on the line here. This possibly the last play of the half. Yilmaz clears. Goes for goal! It's bounced back off the post. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Please be reminded that
I think
drinking
on
is
the
only
whole the
allowed
team
in the
linked up
areas
very
shown on
well
this
and
map.
has been
Thank you very
organised,
much for your
hence their
cooperation.
position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! It's anyone's ball now.
Cruyff really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Yilmaz is herring after that one. Manchester United are still that goal to the good. Yilmaz. Doué. Ødegaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Turns and goes back. Yilmaz. Some good work on the right flank here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Neither of these goes for the shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 11.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't
22.
think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Schneider. Grimaldo is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Puyol does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Cruyff. Good ball. Has a shot!
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Spread out to the left. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. And that is a little undercooked. El Mali. Manchester United, moments now away from seeing this one out. Can he get onto this?
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Number 77. Coming on the field is number 10. Sane.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other
2
end
added
much
minutes
faster.
has been indicated.
And it's Ødegaard. Good effort from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that. And the referee brings it to a close. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
And a quick
Cruyff
reminder today.
voted Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, we're underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now that looks a decent ball. Guti. He's on it, can he get away? Van Dijk. Now who's going to be first to this? He is through here!
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Snyder! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He'll try to keep this alive. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a lovely, neat pass. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. 30 minutes gone. Petit. Great vision. Now DiMarco. Oh, that's fabulous. Guti. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Rashford. He's got away.
That's good play from him.
That is good strength. And he lines up a cross. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Elects to cross. Header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Petit. Now it's Berbatov. And he was quick to react. DiMarco. He's shifting through the gears here. It's out for a goal kick.
That's going in strongly.
And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. The action is back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Guti. Van Nistelrooy. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi. And it's Messi. Neymar. Marmoush. Guti. And it's Schneider. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Messi. And this is Marmoush. He's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! In for the pieces! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Van Nistelrooy looking to run onto it. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And here's Berbatov. And Berbatov! Nice bit of trickery. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And this is Beckham. Beckham! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Schneider. Number 18. Van Nistelrooy. Coming
Rashford.
on the field. Number 13. Iniesta.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Messi. Number 21.
Now it's Maradona.
Maradona.
Substitutions taking place.
His positioning was spot on.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Maradona. And he's quick to get it clear again. Tries from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Salah. Messi. Maradona.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar. Lovely ball and Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Desperate defending required here. And it's been taken short. And this is Neymar. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah,
And
this
now
looked the
I'd
most
just like to
likely
read out
outcome,
our
but we've had
Vankkam
a good
members who are
variety in
celebrating
this
their
game,
birthdays
despite
today.
it being anticlimactic.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans
and
have pulled
welcome
out
to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders.
Cristiano Ronaldo! That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Mbappe! The ball has bounced loose now. Looking for the run. Chance to deliver. Decent chance! They've scored! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that's well spotted. And it's Beckham. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the finish! It's Ronaldo. Oh, he's been caught napping. Turns and goes back. Lovely, now then. And Messi! And that is wildly off target.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Manchester United are behind here, despite their domination of possession. That has not gone well. Guti. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Played back. He's gone for goal! He's had a shot! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly.
Goes for goal! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Beckham. Now it's Neymar. Vardiol. Referee's given a throw. And that's definitely not his best.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Corner given. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's skewed away. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Dani Olmo is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Danger averted for now. Hakimi. Vardiol. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Petit. Messi. Nicely aimed pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. That ball looks a good one. Neymar has it in a wide position. And he shoots! Good effort. And it is right on half-time. Manchester United are still behind by one, despite having a golden opportunity to equalise.
Yeah, you don't get
Fellow
any points
attendees
for
to
stating
this
the
is
obvious,
a
Peter,
lost
but thankfully
children's
this is still
announcement.
very
Would the
savable.
father
Keep
of a
things
boy
simple,
in a blue
keep the
hat
intensity
kindly
high,
make his way
and hope
to
for
the
an early
information
goal.
centre?
If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Nicely spread. And he's managed to get free. Played in. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he's had a hit! Rice. Now Albert Ferrer. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he plays one through. That looks a cracking ball. Ronaldo is flagged offside.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22.
Manchester United
Cristiano
can now
Ronaldo.
introduce the first of their
Number
substitutes.
11, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 20, Fernando Torres. Number 4, Schneider.
And he's got the beating of his man. Messi, shot could be on. Messi! He scores! Manchester United are back on level terms. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Lionel Messi.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Messi. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Quality ball. And that pass just... Oh, he's been caught off. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And that was his 20th goal for this team. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15, Guti. Number 14, Messi.
Manchester United
Coming on the
are
field,
making a change now.
Number 3,
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Number 21.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Albert Ferrer providing an outlet on that flank. And he's cut it out.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And it's Maradona.
4 added minutes has
Danny
been
Olmo.
indicated.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's been slipped through. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Oh, that was vital. And we're done. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. The end of the game. Reflections.
What a game. What a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, And with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Olise. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's in a great position here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Doggy. Beckham.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Beckham. Albert Ferrer. Albert Ferrer delivers. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because
He's gone for goal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Neymar. It's Albert Ferrer. And it's Messi. Guti. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And the pass is intercepted. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up. Good chance here! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what a mistake! He's big. And the finish! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Beckham, the regular corner taker. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Like to read out our fan club members
So
who are
there was the
celebrating their
first half.
birthdays today.
Manchester United really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Manchester United are probably feeling...
Oh no, what has happened here? Great chance! They've scored! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Beckham. Messi. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nicely aimed pass. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Can he finish?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And it's Beckham. Caicedo cuts out the pass. And back to the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And this is Ronaldo. And a chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's been taken short. And he's in a chance!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, played right into his path.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Albert Ferrer gets across to intercept that. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Beckham.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
There will be 1 minute added
Good
time.
ball, good take. And he's managed to get free. And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Cristiano
Hello,
Ronaldo
everybody,
taking in
and
the
this is a
accolades.
quick-